Hey third grade friends! I hope that you are enjoying our new learning. It's new and it's different and it's exciting, so I hope that it's going well. I hope you're doing your best work like we say all the time. And most importantly, I hope you're being kind to everyone at home because we are all trying this. It is brand new, so let's all work together and make sure that it gets done. But today is Wednesday, which means that it's music day. So as you can probably tell, if you look right here at this lovely sign, we are working on Ode to Joy today. So we're going to break down the steps just like we do whenever we learn a new song in music class. So we're going to practice the note names, we're going to practice the rhythm, then we're going to practice the fingerings on our recorder, and then we're going to finally put all of those things together and play a new song. Now remember that these are the steps that you should follow every single time that we learn a new song because it just makes it easier and it makes it make more sense when we learn a new song. So we're going to do that. I'm going to show you the Miss Frawley website, which is so exciting because it has other videos and worksheets and things that you can check out and do. And it has our concert song on there too, so you could practice along with that. Okay? And then the last thing I want to talk about is the color by notes that were sent home in a packet to you. So if you're able to do those, then that would be great. It makes sure that you remember which note is which, and it helps us practice, so that way it makes it easier to learn our new songs, like Ode to Joy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what's called screen share, which means that I'm going to show you what my computer looks like so you can see it. And on my screen, you will see the music for Ode to Joy, and we're going to use that so that we can practice our different steps together. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so here we are looking at Ode to Joy, and the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to practice naming the notes. You can do this in or out of a rhythm, but you just want to practice and make sure that you know the note names. So we're going to start at the very beginning, and we're going to say the note names together. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. B, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, G, A, B, B, A, B, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, G, A, B, A, G, G. Now we have 4 measures of rest, and we're going to pick it up at the next note, which is B. Ready? 1, 2, 3. B, B, C, D, D, C, B, A, G, G, A, B, A, G, G. How'd you do? Did we do it together? I hope so. All right, so the second step is you want to clap the rhythm. So this means that when you have a quarter note, you give 1 clap. When you have a half note, which is the one that is not colored in the middle, then you want to make sure that you give 1 clap and then hold your hands out to the side like we've practiced before, because that note gets 2 beats instead of 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to count every beat and I'll clap along with you, and we're going to do the entire song just clapping the rhythm. Are you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so our next step after that is to put those 2 steps together. You're going to be clapping the rhythm and saying the note names at the same time. Now this I want you to try on your own. Since we just broke it apart and did it together, I want you to try it on your own. So pause the video, clap the rhythm, and say the note names at the same time. All right, go ahead and pause it. The next step in our new song process is to say the note names and practice the recorder fingerings only. So you're not going to be using air to blow into your recorder just yet. You're going to practice speaking the names and moving your fingers on your recorder to practice the fingerings. Remembering that B, you put your thumb on the back hole and your first finger to cover up the first hole. Then you add one finger for the second hole for A, add one more to the third hole for G. To do C and D, which are newer notes that we just learned last week, you want to make sure that for C, it's like an A, but without the top finger. And for D, you just lift up your thumb off of the back hole while you're doing a C. So hopefully you've been practicing your C and D to make this part a little bit easier. Now, just like our previous step, I'm going to have you try this one on your own. So what you're doing as a reminder is you are speaking the note names out loud, like B, B, C, D. And while you're speaking them out loud, you're going to be moving your fingers on your recorder without your recorder making sound. This is just so your fingers get used to the way that they have to move to be able to play the song. So go ahead and pause the video one more time and practice speaking those note names and playing the recorder fingerings without your recorder making sound. Go ahead. All right, so now you're finally ready for the last step, which is to play the song with the recording. Now, if you feel like you want to practice each section of the song, so the first line is one section, the second line is the second section, and the third line is the last, just so you can practice it a little bit extra, you can feel free to do that. But I think we're ready to try playing the entire song along with the recording. So what we're going to do is I will put on the music so you can play along with me, and we will start our song. I'll count off the 4 beats at the beginning, and then we start off right away. So make sure your B is ready to start the song. Get your B ready. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. B. Second line. Third line, 4 measures of rest. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, ready, and B, B. Now, if there was a part of that that felt very difficult or it was a little bit tricky or you got confused, what you want to do is to don't play with the music, go back to the part that was tricky and practice just that little section until it feels easier for you. Then you can try putting it again with the music. That way you can slow it down, you can practice it a little bit more, and then it will make playing up to speed and with the music a lot easier. So I'm hoping that practicing those steps together, even though we're not really together, is helpful. So remember that if any song that you want to work on, so if you want to look ahead and start working on Lightly Row, you want to follow the same exact steps. So first, you're going to say the note names. Second, you're going to practice clapping the rhythm. Then you practice clapping the rhythm and saying the note names together. Then you're going to practice saying the note names and practicing the fingerings, but not blowing into your recorder. And then the last step is when you practice the whole song, blowing into your recorder and making that music. Okay? So the last thing that I want to talk about today really quickly is the Miss Frawley Music website. So all it is a website where I've put all of the information for all of my classes, along with some additional worksheets and videos and things that you can practice along with. So let's take a look at that right now. All right, so here we are on Google, and I'm just going to go to msfrawleymusic.com. And there you are at my website. So there are different features that I have, little pages across the top. You can click on any of them. So there's About, there's Contact, which you can fill out to contact me, or you can just email me. There's a link to the TCA website, which is great for updates. It will open in a new tab. And the last thing is the calendar, which is just handy dandy to have. The important thing for you to know, though, is how to use the rest of the website. So under Home, you can find a link for the Grade 3 choir. So if you're part of choir, you can see a little description, and then there's our contract that we signed at the beginning of the year, and then there's our links for our 2 songs, so you can work on those. Then if you go back to Home and click the arrow next to Lower Campus, you'll find the 3rd grade page. So we have our own recorder at the top and a little description. And then there's Currently Studying, which are the songs that we're working on right now. So you can see we did Merrily We Roll Along, first a C, then a D in class. Now we've done Ode to Joy. The recorder song tracks, so you can click on these and it will take you to the music that plays in the background while you practice the song. Extra practice sheets, which are just little worksheets that you can work on. If you click on one, it'll open it up in a Google Drive document, so you can fill those out. And the last thing is the concert song.
Okay, so I hope you found all of this helpful, working through Ode to Joy and seeing the website and all the other things that you can use. So be looking forward to another video when we work through Lightly Row, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Now, 3 things I want you to remember. Number 1, I want you to be doing your absolute best work, not just for me, but for Miss Shea and for all your other classes that you're learning about. So doing your best work. Number 2, have fun. Enjoy this new way of learning. It's exciting, it's different, and it's still learning. So make sure that you're doing that. And the last thing is I want you to remember to be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to the people in your home. Be kind to your teachers. This is all very different and very new to all of us. So make sure that you are spreading kindness no matter where you are and who you're with. All right? So have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye, 3rd grade.